All right, hello everybody. My name is Brandon Oliver. I'm the Director of Marketing and Communications for East Central ISD, and I'm making just a very quick video right now, just to kind of show you some things that we've been getting frequently on our Facebook, and just kind of want to go through them real quick. So the first thing I want to show you is a lot of these things you can take care of right on our website, which is ecisd.net. And the main thing that you need to do right now is the choice form. The choice form is the most important thing that we need. And the reason why is because this is setting forth our planning for the upcoming year. So we have a good indication of what most people's intent is. We're not holding you to that right now. And a couple weeks out from school starting, you'll actually do a commitment, and Superintendent Toscano will do a Facebook Live later on today and talk all about that stuff. But the most important action you need right now is the choice form. You don't need to register on Tex Connect in order to do this. It's just a simple Google form. And so we're going to take a look at that right now. So here we are at the ecisd.net website. The very first thing you should see in this rotator is the preliminary learning choice form link, or you may also see it down here as well. Either one you click on. Now on here, it depends on your device. Sometimes some phones and some devices may have a little trouble with the form being embedded into the website like it is right here. If you're at a computer, it should look pretty similar to this. But if you're on a phone or on another device where maybe it's collapsing a great deal and it's hard to make things out on this form, then all you need to do right here, it says for a direct link to the form, click here. So all you need to do is click there. It will open up the form in Google Forms. It is responsive to phones. Up here, it just gives you a brief indication of what this form is, what the survey is. It's in both English and Spanish. Initially, we did want people to return this form by tonight at 11:59. However, that is going to be extended, and we'll talk about that as well on our social media. Please note that this is not registration. Registration is a whole separate thing. This is merely just getting your intent as far as what you want your student to do at the beginning of the school year. I know Mr. Toscano has talked a lot about this, and we've tried to publicize it as much as possible, but you do have learning options. One is a face-to-face returning to school. Another one is synchronous remote learning, where basically you would be watching a live stream. It would be real time as if you're sitting in the classroom. And then the other is asynchronous remote learning, which is again, it's not synchronous in the fact that it's real time. It will take instruction from that day and videos from that day, and then it will upload them. And asynchronous would be on the student's own time. They would have to log in to Google Classroom and all that, so that way their work is counted and their minutes are counted. So you scroll down, and the first thing you're going to see is your email address. I'm going to go ahead and just do a mock one right now. I'm going to put my own email address. Last name of student, first name of student. You want to put those in. Student ID number. If you don't have it, that's fine. Skip the section. If you have it, great. If not, no penalties at all. Phone number, you would just enter in the phone number there. Grade level, we'll put just a grade level there. And then which campus attendance fall, because I chose a higher level, we're going to go with East Central High School. And then what type of instruction for the beginning of the year. So again, this is talking about the face-to-face return to classroom, synchronous remote learning, or asynchronous remote learning. And again, you're not locked into your choice right now. You're not making a commitment. You're not signing any sort of contract or anything like that at all. It's just merely gauging our community's feelings about what type of instruction their child would like at the beginning of the year. So let's say I will pick synchronous remote learning, and if you choose returning to class or to campus, well, you need bus transportation. Obviously, since I picked synchronous, I will choose, I chose remote learning right there. You got to click next, okay? And then this is now the second child. You may see it and say, oh, well, I just filled all that out. Where did it all go? This is if you have a second child in your family. If you do not have a second child in your family, just merely scroll down and click next. If you have a second child in your family, go ahead and fill out these fields. Third child, all right, so we gave it a few, for families that have multiple children. So there's third child. Again, if you do not have a third child, just scroll down, click next. Fourth child, scroll down, click next. Fifth child, scroll down. Now, we've given it up to 5 children. If you have more than 5 children, you'll need to fill out the form for all 5, submit, and then go back and then create a new form for the children that are more than 5. If you are all done, you only have 1 or 2 children, and you skip through the other ones, it says a copy of your responses will be emailed to the email address you provided. You might want to check your spam folders, or for sometimes some of these are filtered. And then you click submit, and then it says your response has been recorded. That is the confirmation. I could tell you that if you receive this screen, your response has been recorded. It's in there. There's no need to follow up and ask us if the child's name is in there. If it's not in there, it is in there. So if you get this confirmation screen right here, you are good to go. All right. So that is what we need in the immediate, is the learning choice form. Now, on the broader is the registration. So we are moving to registration all online. That is due to COVID safety, as well as updating our systems here at East Central. So whether it is new or returning students, they have to register online. And the place to do that is our website, ecisd.net. After the .net, you'll /registration. And so this will bring you to the main registration page. And as you can see right off the top of the bat, it kind of already gives you some indications of where you want to go depending on what you're looking for. If you're new to district, if you're doing kindergarten, pre-K, returning students, so on and so forth. In this case, I'm going to show you the returning students. And so it's very important to read the instructions as you go through. So right off the top of the bat, the school must have the same email address that you use for the Tex Connect parent portal or the grade portal entered into the student information system for the district. To be able to register online, your emails must match in both places. If they don't, then what you're going to do is you're going to click here. It's going to open up a new form. You'll fill that out, and after you're done with that, you should be able to use your Tex Connect portal. It may be a little bit of a delay, so that way our folks can put that in there. But that is the first thing you want to do, is make sure that your emails are exactly the same in both places. So going back to the returning registration page, another question that we get all the time is about the portal ID. How do I get a portal ID? Well, in the second paragraph here, it says parents registering returning students need help with your portal ID number. Please fill out this form. Just click on the form, fill that out. Now, as this does say, please complete this form and you will be issued a portal ID for registration within the next 2 weeks. Right now, a lot of our folks are in between contract. It is summer break. So they do need a little bit of time to work on this form. But they will get back to you, and they will definitely connect you with the portal ID. And as I said, there is no stressing right now for registration. You're not under a time limit. The only immediate thing that you need is that learning form that we already talked about. Registration, you have all month, you have all the way until beginning of school. So there's no rush. Don't feel that I need to get this done immediately or anything like that. Take your time, it'll be fine. Um, and then so once you're ready to go ahead and do that, what you're going to do is you're going to get onto Tex Connect, and you're going to register um, for school. So I want to point out two things real quick that are very important to check out, and that is these guides here. These instructions will literally give you the guide how to log into Tex Connect, and then the steps all the way through. Okay, it's a really good guide to use, and it's definitely helps with a lot of the questions and a lot of the problematic things that may occur. Another thing you might want to check out is the frequently asked questions for returning registration, including photos. You click on that, it'll open up another PDF, and it has some frequently asked questions. What if I do not have an account with Tex Connect? What if I cannot remember my password? What if the 2020, 2021 registration button is missing? So it does have some frequently asked questions. So, give this a view, and it might help you out a little bit more as you go along the way if you encounter some issues. So that is a very brief video on what we're looking for. We're looking for that learning form. That's number one. The registration website, you have time on that. You don't need to rush on that at all. You have all month, and you have a lot of people here that want to help you register and make sure that you're in the right spot. I did want to say also on that registration page, we will be adding a talk to us button, and that will go straight to our registration folks. So if you go through the frequently asked questions and the instructions and you still have questions, there will be a button somewhere around this range right here that will say talk to us. I'm going to put that up in a little bit later on today, and you can ask your questions, and the registration folks will be glad to help you. So I hope this was beneficial, and again, leave some comments. We're here to help, and we are united. We're proudly united here at East Central, and we're looking forward to getting through all this uncertain time together. And again, Superintendent Toscano will have a Facebook Live later on today. Thank you.